Hola, soy Leti y están escuchando Apenas Héroes con mis amigos Buddy, Manny y Sprinkles. Next Spanish lesson is going to cost you guys some dinero. This one is free. You're welcome.
How was your birthday?
It was pretty good. I got a lot of really nice gifts. 95% of them were Funkos, and I had to open them in the middle of a restaurant.
I was going to say, if you could take us through that, I would love it.
Excruciatingly uncomfortable.
I was uncomfortable for you.
I had a table of 13 people. And it was a really good group. I liked it a lot. You know, a little bit of family, a little bit of friends.
Me.
And then Aaron was there. And then... and so... I invite people to come out.
Can we, address the elephant in the room?
What?
Aaron was dressed in like a tuxedo
Now?
at BJ's.
Button-up shirt, tie.
It was a jacket.
It was a special occasion.
It was. So
I wasn't wearing a jacket.
He was showing me how special I am to him.
Yeah.
And
I was dying laughing.
It looked good. He looked good.
Thank you.
I'm not saying he didn't look good. I just thought it was funny because John, super ugly, was like, look at this guy over here. Yeah. It's like I show up in tacos and cargo shorts.
I loved his taco shirt.
Which nobody's gotten laid with cargo shorts since Nam.
That's true.
I don't think so.
I mean, I have, but that's
cargo
okay.
shorts are out.
I used to rock the cargo shorts.
Aaron,
in
are
high
you
school.
going to get what are those called? A Rumble or
it's the guy version of a
Roomba, you said?
No, it's a
Spankies or
no, it's not. It's a one piece like outfit. And
I saw those. Oh my god!
What is it called? It's a.
And then they're gonna be selling them at Target soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Man.
I'll look it up after.
Hey,
oh my god!
I could see people that are like metrosexual or just like into that stuff. Like, hey, that's you. But I just don't see like.
Guess who wants one at work?
Who?
Daryl.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna say Tyler.
Oh no, he went on looking on the internet, and I was like, "Why the fuck would you want one of these?" And he was like, "Well, he's a really overweight guy," and he was like,
"Oh,
my pants are always falling, so I thought this would be easier."
So the girl versions are rompers.
It's a romper. That's what it's called.
They're called rompims.
Rompims.
But
he was like, "I'm like, you don't understand. Think about how you have to piss in that." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, you have to drop it all the way to the floor to take a piss.
Ass naked in a public restroom.
Wait.
Oh my god, that's gross.
Don't we all just drop everything?
Nope.
When we take
Drop
a piss?
trow? No.
Yeah. Okay.
In fact, I've put in a request to Levi to create a zipper in the back.
like Levi,
So that I
Levi
just-
Strauss.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No. Levi the jean company. They could just zip it open and bloop, done.
Just bloop.
You don't even have to take your pants down ever in it.
That's cool. And it works for if you want to have butt sex. You just unzip the back.
Ooh, yeah. Never mind. Scratch that.
Awkward.
I don't need it.
Yeah. So
Aaron wants butt sex.
whatever.
Yeah, I didn't finish my my story.
Sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
it's okay.
Go on.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
So we're all at BJ's. We're having dinner. It's a good time. I invite everybody back to the house. Some people decide not to come back, so they request that I open my gifts there.
Are you calling out who didn't want to come back or no?
Oh, there's a couple people, right? A couple people? I don't know.
We came.
Mostly the parents.
Me and Jen.
You guys did.
Yeah.
John didn't.
And then everybody was all tired by
Danimal.
because we're all like old fucking senior citizens.
That's true.
Mostly me.
Well.
But so I have to open the gifts in front of everybody at BJ's. And everybody seemed to have the same idea because I got about
300.
About 7
Which are on
Funkos.
Instagram, by the way. I did
photo of
post
them, yeah.
them.
A lot of Funkos for a 36-year-old man given to him in public for everybody to see.
Yeah.
I was extremely uncomfortable.
It looked like it was a 10-year-old's birthday.
And we had a good, nice happy birthday sing along.
Everybody sang.
It was really great.
At the top of their lungs so that people can recognize that it's all about
Oh my
me.
God. I don't mean to call out your dad, but this was hilarious. Happy birthday,
Manny's
Mr.
dad.
Cobian.
Papa Cobian.
Yeah.
Papa Cobian.
There.
But
happy
he
birthday,
did
Pops.
something that was so funny, and I was so sad that nobody noticed.
He farted?
When your mom was Your mom wanted a picture of everybody, and everybody's looking, and they're taking pictures, and your dad's just waving like Miss America. And I started cracking up laughing, and John and Michelle were like, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" I'm like, "Did you not see him wave? Like, he was just waving at the camera." It was so funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And I was sad that nobody noticed, but I didn't get to see the pictures. So.
I think I got him. Yeah, they sent him to me.
I hope your dad's waving in one of them.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a birthday. Everybody came over. We we hung out for a little while.
And then Aaron killed the party because Aaron wanted to go home first.
And then everybody just went home at the same time, pretty much.
I'm sorry that I ruined the party.
I was just sad I wanted to hang out with you and you didn't want to hang out with me.
I actually don't dictate what you do with your life.
I feel like you do.
No. So I just wanted to address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
I wore a suit today to the show.
Yes.
I thought I'd take a turn from the discussion we had last week.
Oh, okay.
When I say discussion, I mean Buddy yelling at us.
Yeah. Oh, just real quick, Buddy and I had lunch today.
Oh, how was that? Let's stop. What did you have for lunch?
A sandwich
from
a place that makes sandwiches.
A skangwich.
Okay,
a sandwich.
Yeah,
or stupid crappy Subway. All right.
Which?
Oh, okay.
And we talked it out. We made sure we were on the same page. Okay. We're feeling good.
I'm glad I was
invited
to
Manny,
this.
all right, let's address it if we're going to address it here. Is Manny texted me and was like, "Hey, we got to meet up for lunch." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Just shut up and meet me at Subway." So we went to lunch. He sat me down. Didn't even really talk to me till we sat down. And I'm like, "What's going on?" I'm a little nervous. He said, "Get it all out." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Get all the anger out. So I need you happy today." And I talked it all out. I got all my anger out on him.
Yeah, he started screaming at me with sandwich in his mouth.
Oh, yeah. People at Subway are like, "Do you need a free sandwich?"
You got lettuce in your hair right now.
Lettuce?
Yeah, you got
but that's where I keep my lunch.
You got it.
Yeah. And they gave me a free sandwich, and it was all great.
And called the cops.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to bring that part up.
You guys left before that, though, right? Before the cops?
No, they
arrested
had
you.
a talking.
Okay.
And to be fair, it's not free if they throw it at your face.
That's true.
But I just want to address some of the things that happened. So I'm actually dressing a lot nicer because I'm taking this show more seriously and I'm trying to be more professional.
I like that.
So I thought I'd wear
He's being professional.
I thought I'd wear a nice suit with a tie.
I like the tie, by the way.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to be... I know I say a lot of catchphrases that I guess are getting old, so I won't be doing that anymore. I'm going to have more of a monotone voice, more like my NPR voice, but not as low, so more just a normal talking voice. And as you can tell, I don't have any alcohol here. I just have my water.
Oh, wow. I didn't notice that. I love it.
I won't be drinking, and I'm not going to be childish anymore, and I'm just going to be serious. This is serious talk, and I wanted to end the Shoot the Shit with my classic, a shtick that I do, and I know I'm going to keep it, but I just want to let you guys know today the Dow is up 70 points at 21,082.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we throw. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects our infinite Ursa in crisis. Our wars are civil but secret. Here come Buddy, Manny, and Aaron, blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron.
Well,
yeah,
we're here.
I'm in a better place this week.
I think we're all pretty calm today. I
think so too. And I had way too many text messages this week asking if I was okay. Even my brother called me and was like, "Dude, are you all right?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "You kind of flashed on the show." And I was like, I thought it made for good showmanship, but I guess not.
Well, I think I think it is.
And they said it's rude to make Aaron feel like a scared child for yelling.
I did. I hate it. I hate yelling so much. I just hate it.
Why is everyone yelling?
I just. And you know what was funny? What was funny on my part about it, because I did feel uncomfortable at certain points, but literally the day before, true story, my therapist was like, "Don't ever stop doing the podcast because it makes you feel so good." And that was the episode that I was like, "This is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever dealt with ever."
I
much
felt really
fun.
bad actually. I remember you saying that, and then I heard the show, and I was like, we had to shit on the one show that he said like this brings me great joy, and we're like, fuck yeah.
This is the one.
I laughed.
That was the one show I didn't listen to, by the way.
Oh, no way. I went back and listened to it. And I laughed out loud so many times. Well, Manny's like, "You're a brat and you can't take shit." I started laughing hysterically. People were like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" I'm like, "This is so funny." Michelle was super excited when I told her we got into an argument. She's like, "I can't wait to listen to it."
Oh, really?
man.
What did she think?
Oh, she is, hasn't finished it because she takes forever.
No, that's
It's
okay.
all right.
That
you know?
happens.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that day after I left, I just crashed.
Yeah, that was your sick day, right?
Yeah.
Um.
Yes.
I real quick wanted to plug somebody.
Oh.
Well,
Ooh, a little
we're
plug?
sitting here. Yeah. So, Robin's birthday gift to me.
Yeah. Happy
We're-
birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Happy birthday
we-
to
To
you.
you. To me.
To who?
To you.
To me.
To you.
And you.
Have a very merry on birthday to me, to you, to me, to me. Sorry.
Woohoo!
I'm sorry. I love that song.
I'm sorry, I'm in a good mood. I'm
So-
all ready for it.
Robin got a good, really, really good friend of the show to paint some paintings for me.
Oh.
And it weren't just any paintings.
Was it of Robin?
No.
Was it of you?
Even better.
Was it of you and Robin?
Even better than that.
Oh, I don't even know.
They're about my cats. They're
Oh,
paint- paintings of my
Manny's,
cats.
if you were to put things that Manny loves, it would go Robin number 1,
Sure.
number 2 cats,
Yeah.
and then probably his movie collection.
See, I would.
There you go.
And then right under that is his car.
Yeah. No, I can. That's pretty good.
And then we're just really low
I got a
on that
crack in my
list.
fucking
See,
windshield, by
I-
the way.
Oh,
I'm so pissed.
How bad?
I'm gonna have to replace it.
That's
yeah.
that's
And,
how
it just gets worse.
that's how ours.
Hold on, how big is it?
Probably about this long so far.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
my-
got to get it when it's under $1 bill size. You can get it fixed.
that big?
About the depth of your esophagus.
head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we got a crack in our window in the SUV, and it was like one little crack, and I was like, cool, we'll get it repaired, and it'll be really fine. It was at night. The next morning, our car, like the heater comes on automatically. It was like 2 or 3 months ago, and the heater came on automatically. It went from a little crack to circle in a second.
wow.
It was just a circle all the way around. Oh, I was so pissed.
It's like a circle.
It's like a circle.
I hate crack windows.
I hate.
So, anyways, back on topic.
Sorry.
So she got paintings done for me, custom paintings of my cats in superhero theme. They're fucking awesome. I'll send them over to you. Haven't posted them on.
No, I have
I'll send
not.
photos over to you so you can post them on Facebook.
I didn't
love
know if
to
you were
have
gonna want to be in the picture, like holding them.
Well, the funny thing was, okay, so these were painted by a good friend of ours that we met through Buddy. Her name is Sydney Vatcher. Is that how you spell her
Yes.
last name? Her website, Vatcher Art. She does a lot of these this style painting as well as other type of paintings, but this specifically is really cool.
She's done a painting from. I actually have 2 of her paintings.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have the dog.
I have
Lego.
my dog. I had a picture done for Michelle of Lego in black and white, and then for my birthday, 2 years ago, she gave me a stormtrooper
Oh, that's awesome.
all in black and white,
Yeah,
and that's in
that's
my
dope.
bedroom.
Yeah, that is super dope. So
yeah.
I was
Super
super
dope.
pumped when I got them. They look amazing. They're perfect. I can't wait to put them up on the walls. Surprisingly, I actually feel like I love my cats more now.
Oh,
I
look
don't know
at
if that
that.
happens. The funny thing is that all my birthday cards have cats on them.
That's
now-
awesome.
It's like
You
become this
didn't
thing.
tell us what they were doing in the poses, or do you
So-
want to save that?
Well, you'll see the photos, but I have 2 cats, and one is the most innocent cat. The other one is pretty evil. So she made the innocent cat with a cape.
Awesome.
And then the evil cat has yellow lasers coming out of her eyes.
Laser beams.
Fucking laser beams.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
What is written on your hand? Is that any significance?
It's a D for my dad, so that I can remember to call him.
If
That's
it
what he
wouldn't have
said.
been his dad, I would have said something.
I knew.
else.
I was gonna say it fast.
It's a D for my father. D for father.
I
Do you
saw
get
him
it?
today when we
You
went
saw
out
it?
to lunch, and I was all, "What's up with that D?" I was all, "For some dick."
What's up with that D?
Can't forget about that dick.
Yeah, you're right. Or dad.
Or dad.
It's like I need to give somebody a good dicking.
No, it's getting a little too
Gonna
close.
give that dick mark.
Oh,
Dick marks.
Remember, he said you wanted to bring it up every show.
Dick Mark.
Dick mark. So thank you so much. I think Sydney sometimes listens, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, she
So-
just got a shirt.
Thank you so
Oh.
much, Sydney. I really appreciate them. They are perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
P.E. Perfect.
So
Perfect.
That's what I got for my
There we
plug.
go. I love it. That works.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah. So
Cool beans.
I wanted to tell you guys. So 7 months ago, I got Loot Crate.
Yes.
Got a 6-month subscription to Loot Crate. It was awesome. Every month, get a little box of geeky shit and a T-shirt. It's awesome for 6 months. So, and I was ready last month to have it be the last one. I was sad.
Bearing down.
I was sad, but excited. It was a fun run. 6 months. I got a lot of shit, and then it was like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Tracking info. What
You
for?
get another one?
Tracking info. That's weird. And they were shipping me one. The card that it's not like they charged me again.
Okay.
They would have. The card I had on file, I don't have anymore. I closed that bank account. And so I was like, oh, cool. They're sending me a Loot Crate, and maybe they'll cancel it and whatever, and they'll stop it at the shipping thing. So the day it got delivered to my house was the day I got the email saying your card was declined.
Oh shit.
They sent me a 7th one without charging my card.
So did
Nice.
they tell you to send it back? They didn't?
No.
I mean, what don't they like
I already fucking opened it. This is the shirt. I got a Goonie shirt in
He's
it.
got
Send it
sweat
back.
stains in it.
It
next
was-
guy that gets it?
It was
what
actually
the hell?
It was actually really cool because I was opening up the box and I got this little figurine of Rocket with Groot on him.
Oh,
it's pretty
nice.
cool.
Dope.
And then I opened it and I got that out and I looked and I was like, why the fuck am I? And I pulled out and it said colored pencil set. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is weird. And then at the very bottom was a Star Wars coloring book.
Ooh,
Nice.
And it's like
pretty
very like
dope.
abstract, like C-3PO's head is like all across, and like it's cool. It's really really cool. I'll send you a picture of it.
Nice.
Probably all
post
this
it.
stuff, but yeah, and you know, do you guys play Destiny?
I've played it before.
You know the
yeah.
little cube that Tyrion Lannister Peter Dinklage used to voice, the little ball that floats around.
Oh, he voiced it in
In the game,
Destiny?
when
I
the
didn't
first
know that, but
year
okay.
before like a big patch came in the new stories, he was the voice of the little ball.
Oh, cool.
Peter Dinklage. But the box, you cut it out and you can make it into that little ball. I thought that was really cool.
that is cool.
But yeah, I got the Goonie shirt, the Rocket thing, and the Star Wars coloring book, and then a little Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender pin. For being a dumbass pin, like I've got some cool pins, like a Stranger Things pin and the Aang pin.
I've got some good ones out of Geek Fuel.
I never thought I'd say, man, I really love this pin.
I know, yeah. that
But
does-
no,
feels
anyway,
a little
so-
odd.
Oh, Geek Fuel started following us on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, because I posted one that I just got from them.
Yeah.
and it's the Demigorgon
Demogorgon.
Yeah,
shirt, and it's all gray. It's pretty cool.
that's dope.
Before we move on.
I got this from.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, what is
I
that? You've told
just
me-
now figured out
you
what it
told
was.
me-
For a
Oh,
while, it took me a minute
get
to
it
figure it out.
That's my Guardian shirt.
That's dope. Yeah, I
That's
like
pretty
that.
cool.
Since Manny didn't like the movie.
I know. I love the movie. I love all movies.
I did love
From
it
now
too.
on, I just love everything.
Love everything. Love it all. By the way, today's May 25th.
Yes, my dad's birthday. Episode 55.
Episode 55. Manny's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Manny's dad. Yes.
That was
and
so special.
it's also National Tap Dance Day.
Tap tap tap
Any of
tap
you guys,
tap tap
can
tap.
any of you guys
I
tap
wish
dance?
I could tap dance. That's pretty dope, actually, to tap dance.
Right. It's also very important. Towel day. I just use your towel in there in the bathroom.
That means I got to wash it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yuck.
National Wine Day, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Drinky,
Yeah.
whiny. Fucking spinner.
I know, man. He's just spinning away over there.
I left my fucking fidget cube in the
Downstairs,
kitchen, so
yeah.
I didn't make any clicks. But that doesn't make any noise. So it's
I'm
okay.
waiting. I'm waiting to hear it. You're gonna hear this
Conk.
the whole time, Manny. I could fucking hear that in the background.
Knock that shit off. And also, it's Geek Pride Day, guys. So
Oh,
take some
perfect.
pride
Ah!
in being a geek.
Geek Pride
Very
Day.
prideful.
Yeah. So
What
that was it.
can
Those
I
were
say?
my days.
It's Geek Pride Day.
Hey, what do you say?
I say it's Geek Pride Day.
Okay, you should have come up with a different verse. I mean, you just said it over and over again.
That was off the top of his head, man.
That was
Off the cuff.
Freestyling. I feel like
Off
I'm
on the fly.
on the fly, off the cuff. Okay.
I killed that joke.
Should we get into this?
Oh, God, my joke is dead.
Yes. I think I'm just still caught off guard by that beginning part. That was so funny. He even changed his clothes after. He's like, I
Yeah.
can't do this
It's
bit any
It's so
longer.
warm in here. Like I wasn't wearing.
I
a
turned
suit.
the AC on.
I'm not feeling it, bro.
All right.
Stay in your lane, girl.
Maybe we should get into some stuff, kind of like talk
Into
about
some
Wait,
some
stuff?
substance.
Wait, were we not just talking?
No, we were talking, but
imaginary,
maybe a little more substance.
Oh, substance.
Just a hair bit more.
like abuse, like substance abuse. Deep, man.
Are you being
Exactly.
abused, man?
And that's not the right time on the clock. I forgot to stop it when you
Way
took
to
your
go.
break.
Oh, poo nuggets.
We're flying blind tonight.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
We all watched the Guardians, fucking Game of Thrones season 7 trailer.
yes,
What did we all think?
buddy.
What do I gotta go for?
Fine, I loved it.
Yes.
But they could show fucking Tyrion Lannister on the fucking toilet taking a poo, and
Why does
I
he
would probably,
always go to people taking shits?
I don't know. It's just
Like
always,
Tom
it's
Hardy.
fetish.
What
You know
if Tom Hardy was taking a shit for 3 hours?
Well, what if he was taking a shit for 3 hours? I would watch a Venom movie with Tom Hardy taking a shit in the black suit for 3 hours. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like I can see Jennifer listening to this podcast right now. It's like, it's because he likes taking shit on people.
Here's the thing: is I don't like taking shit. I just my stomach's been upset lately, so I've been taking a lot more shits, and that's probably why it's on my mind. It's always on my mind because
Gotta
my
cut that fast food out.
I don't eat fast
he
food.
got those fast food farts.
Oh, those are the worst.
Um,
Chipotle.
no, I really liked it.
I thought it was good. Actually, I liked it too. And I know before we watched it, I kind of said something that was going to make it sound like I
wanted
had a
to hear
different
this.
opinion. I have found, and it's not against I keep going
Guardians. Stop it.
Game of Thrones. But
Manny.
Guardians of the Throne.
I don't ever really feel like I get anything out of their trailers. I love the show.
Yeah.
But I feel like anything, you look at the trailers and anything could happen with what you've seen in any of their trailers.
Oh, sure.
In fact, we all thought we were going to be seeing dragons all over the place. It was just a fucking dream last season.
Yeah.
And so I think
But I feel
sometimes
it's most of the stuff. A lot of shows or movies that try to keep stuff hidden, they really don't give you anything. Just like Star Wars.
yeah.
They never give you anything of substance. You're just like,
yeah.
well, shit. They just blurb a bunch of things that you like, and then they're like, oh, well, it's coming out, and you're
Yeah.
like, shit.
The only one that actually is okay, Leftovers season 2. I watched this season on last year, and I'm like, wow, they gave hella shit away. But watching the whole season, nothing. They didn't. It was so out of context with the weirdness of that show. Like this season 3's this season on was just out there. But it didn't. We're 2 episodes away from the series finale.
I'm getting excited, actually.
Oh
that
my
last
God.
episode really got me
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, it's so
All
good.
right.
But anyway,
Back on Game of
But
Thrones.
yeah, TV trailers they do. It's very ambiguous and kind of almost shoved together. But it's you
Well,
know,
I also think that Game of Thrones is a little slow. That we
It
you know,
always
the
has
first
been
half of the
slow.
season, and so you're getting that same pace in the trailer. Like it's like they're showing you all these scenes, but
Yeah.
the stuff is
Dude,
happening over
The Dothraki. God, I'm so excited to see them again.
who?
Dothraki.
Dothraki.
No, you say it. Just say it again.
Dothraki.
It's not Delthraki. It's Dothraki. It's
Dothraki.
not
Dothra-
Delth. The Delthraki.
Whatever. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I thought you weren't. Hey, just okay. Everybody, just
See
take
what I
a
mean?
breath.
Look,
Calm it
I
down.
was calm. I was calm. I was good. Aaron's got to be an asshole and poke holes in everything I do, and you wonder why I get angry.
Look, I'm just saying. I
Huh?
heard the people.
Can you feel it? Huh?
I just heard the people typing, and they were gonna email in and say, "Buddy, that's
Nobody
they're
ever
not-
emails in.
No,
I
they
mean,
don't.
think about it.
They hate
We
us.
have said some dumb shit.
Yeah, that's
Manny
true.
hit me up about something.
every week." I do.
Oh,
And
there
you
was
said
that
some
episode
name
where I
wrong.
said 2 wrong things in the episode. Like, I'm just waiting for somebody to shit all over me. And
nobody cares.
Nothing.
I was
Nobody
like, why-
cares.
Nobody noticed that instead of saying Thanos, I said Thor at one time.
Really?
Yeah, and nobody caught it.
That's funny.
So
Well,
And
anyways.
usually Aaron's the one to catch that shit.
I am. I'm pretty good about Dolthrackle. I can catch it every time.
Dolthrackle.
That's what
not
you said,
I
right?
Said.
Said donkey lick, right? The donkey
I
licks.
said donkey's butthole. But
Oh yeah, that's right. So
I'm
anyways,
excited to see them again. The dragon looks dope, but I mean, the dragons have always
I mean,
looked
come on.
dope.
Even baby dragons
They're
are awesome.
huge. It looks like.
yeah, so
I love the map that.
you think?
Uh,
we're,
he's
oh, that is
standing
dope.
on? I thought
Yeah.
that was really
That
cool.
is dope.
And
You
that's
think we're gonna see fighting? We're gonna see the
And,
war start.
What
this
were
season?
you talking about? Somebody looked tidbit chubby.
Yeah,
Was it
I
Arya?
wasn't trying to talk shit on the podcast, but Ariana looked like she.
Ariana?
Ariana Grande.
Oh,
No.
hello. I like a
what's-
vente, please.
Arya.
Arya
Yeah.
Stark.
Arya Stark. She looked like she was getting a little bit weight.
You know, it's
I
a
feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail because I'm saying that.
I think she looked pretty and lovely, and I can't wait to see her.
Of course, he
She's
would say that.
amazing. She is. She's actually my favorite character on
she
the show.
really-
I can't
Really?
wait. Yeah, because I think since the beginning, I felt like the show started giving you the impression that you were going to want to side with the Starks. The Starks are the good guys. Well, they fucking kill every single fucking one of them, except for a couple of them. So I feel like I'm still holding out on the Starks are gonna.
Brand's still alive.
Yeah, it's
I
all the
know,
kids.
but they're yeah. it's
Sansa,
like,
Sansa, Arya.
Sansa's still. Arya's the most like killer. Like she looks like
Oh,
she's
yeah.
gonna come back and just destroy everybody.
I love
I'm
Jon
more-
Snow.
want-
I'm more afraid of Arya than I am of Jon. Like
Jon Snow.
I'm more.
yeah, Jon Snow.
I'm more interested to see how she's going to develop. We've seen Jon Snow, like he's there. He's there. Now
He's
she
at
still
peak.
has something inside of her. We saw her kill a bunch
Giggity.
of people the last episode. Who did she kill? The bridge dude.
Frey?
The bridge, yeah, the Frey.
Walter Frey.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Um,
That was so
Oh,
awesome.
that was.
What you were
Fed
talking
him-
about
fed him his children.
the slowness of the last every season.
Yeah.
They have to ramp it up because they know they're at the end. This is the last two, basically quarter, like 3/4 of a season, and they have to speed it up. There has to be more going on than just walking around in corridors.
I'm gonna guess that the
They're-
war will start at the end of the season. They will finally boom.
Maybe like the last
episode.
I think
And
the last
whole last
two,
season.
the
will
Yeah,
be-
last
yeah.
2 episodes will
Yeah.
be the
Yeah,
beginning
pretty
of the war.
Yes, because their tradition is to give you the crazy episode, the episode before the last episode.
What sucks?
Dude, that war though that Jon Snow.
Oh, it was good. No.
dude, that
It
was
was
one
great.
of the dopest episodes.
him and,
where he's like trying to climb through the dead bodies.
That is a
Holy
fear
shit.
of mine to be like trampled like that. That is insane.
yeah.
Like you can't do shit
like
about
Black
it.
Friday style.
Oh man, that was nuts. And he's just like slowly climbing his way out.
I
Oh,
thought he was
shit.
dead.
What sucks is
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want Littlefinger. Like I hate that. Like you're not supposed to like him, and I feel like he's gonna last through the whole thing. I
He's-
have a
he's
feeling
gonna
he's not
win.
gonna
He's
die.
gonna be on the throne
He's
at
gonna
the
be on
end.
the throne. Like
Yeah.
him and Varys are gonna share the throne.
When everybody kills themselves, he's just gonna be like, "I'll sit here.
Hello.
There we go."
Hello.
and then Varys is over here like Dr. Evil style right behind him, and then he just stabs him in the throat.
I've grouped to Kanye's new stuff.
Who throws a cupcake? Honestly,
Who threw this poops on me?
all right.
Oh man.
Next,
Tyrion's voice in those.
Do you think they should make an iPhone for babies? Because I do.
give this a good one.
I'll give you 5 cents each for them vanilla wafers. Sorry, I could quote that all
No,
day.
it's all right.
Sorry,
It's a good voiceover. We got the news this week that, unfortunately,
This is sad.
Zack Snyder lost his daughter to suicide, and that's a horrible thing to hear. I feel
Yeah.
so bad for the guy
That
and his
is
family.
Crazy. I couldn't imagine. You know what I mean? I understand why he stepped down and even trying to jump
I can't
back
believe
into
he
that.
did it for that long. It happened in March.
I know it's crazy.
Really?
We
Yeah,
keep going.
it happened in March, and he tried to
Wow.
he tried to bury his sorrow in
Sure.
work, and it didn't work out.
Yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't. You gotta just take the time.
I couldn't even imagine going to work
Yeah.
after that. I to try to wrap
that's-
your head around a movie. You're like, nah, not now.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who cares
So-
about these fucking superheroes? I just want to go home. I don't care about you, Henry Cavill.
So in the
So mean. Henry Cavill, I care.
I mean, Cavill.
Cavill.
Did I say it right?
you
No.
just said it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that-
did the whole
Switcheroo
yeah,
on
the
him.
Bugs Bunny and
Yeah.
Daffy Duck thing on him.
Wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season.
Yeah.
Got
So in a bittersweet way,
Yeah.
we're getting somebody that's going to take Zack Snyder's place. Joss
Fine.
Whedon.
I'm very excited about it.
Joss Whedon is going to start. So
He knows what he's doing.
he's going to take it over. So
But it's close to done.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's going to put his little twists on it and be like, no, we're not going to do that.
I think he's going to do a lot of reshoots.
You don't think that
Yes.
at the end of the day, like
Well-
Zack Snyder is there just like for a phone call, be like, hey, yo.
I think so. I think
Oh,
that
he's
Joss
still
Whedon.
got a hand in it.
I think Joss Whedon's going to have some sort of a tribute or a pay
Sure.
respect to it, and he's not just going to go change the whole thing. Well, it's too late now. It's what we're getting
Yeah, a
into
little bit.
November, so they're going to have to do that fast.
I think he's going to have little fine tunings. You know what I mean? Throwing his own little spin in it.
So what do you think? What do you think is going to be different with Joss Whedon? Do you think he's going to lighten it up a little bit?
Yes.
No.
No, you think he's going to keep the tone?
I think they've had meetings and they've had talks. They know he knows exactly what Zack Snyder wants from him. And I think he's going to just be it's literally just autopilot for him. There's no way he changes because it's not his movie. It's not
Yeah.
his movie.
But think about what a director is.
Yeah.
They're egotistical and they know what they know is right. You know what I mean? And he's going to look at this movie and he's going to poke holes in it and he's going to fix some things. Don't get me wrong. He can't change the whole movie. It's too far for that. But I know he's going to put his own spin on it. There's no way that they brought him on and they're like, oh, you're just going to autopilot. They wouldn't have brought in Josh Whedon for that. They'd have brought in some, new guy that's just like, hey, you're going to listen to everything we say and just do what Zack Snyder was doing.
Yeah.
You don't bring in a big name like that
Well,
and
that
tell him
also-
not to do what he wants
That
to
also
do.
takes his wife out. She's part of it too.
Yeah.
She's a producer.
She
So
is.
that's actually a pretty big hit to take a big producer and the director out of the movie. So that's a big hit for them. So I do think there's going to be a lot of big decisions to be made towards the end of the movie that are going to be made by him, and I think he may kind of. I think he still has a chance to kind of turn this around and maybe get something that everybody is going to like.
I think so
Well,
too.
I think that this movie was on the right track to being what everybody wanted. We heard about the bringing the critics in for the first bit of shoots for the first trailer that we saw. All that shit that we saw with like Bruce Wayne meeting the Flash. All the critics saw that. They saw them filming that, and maybe you guys are right. I just don't. I think they're so far along, and you just said it. They're so far along in this movie already. There's not much changes that are gonna happen.
But I mean, think about what Curtis was saying. He was like, dude, we were changing stuff up until like 2 days before the movie was done.
Post editing is some of the biggest changers.
And think about how much time they have. We're only in May.
yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of time to be like, hey, because I'll give it up. I bet you Zack Snyder has some amazing like visual stuff, but I bet you he was like, we can add this into the story that will help tie this together and bring this.
Well, they're not changing the script. The
I'm
script
not-
isn't getting changed.
Yeah, but scripts are scripts. They change the script as they go.
Maybe I'm being naive, but I just don't think that this movie's going to be dramatically different this far along, and they don't shoot it scene by scene by scene. They shoot in parts. They don't shoot it. This is the first scene in the movie, and then shoot to the last.
But that's what I'm saying is that
But-
in post edit,
I know. I just don't.
can make it look.
But
Completely
look at how much they said they changed Rogue One, how much reshoots they did in that.
Yeah.
And that was a little bit more time than what they have now.
Yeah.
And they said the whole tone of the movie changed.
Well, sure. The whole first act changed and the last act changed, basically, of Rogue One. But I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm naive. I just don't think. I think the movie that already was in motion is what 95% of is what we're gonna get.
I don't know. I have a hard time with if they were going to do that, why would they pick Josh Whedon to do it?
Because he's a face. Because he did 2 of the Avengers, and it's more of for show.
Yeah,
I want to say it's for show.
Well, and he can't fuck it up. Not at this point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is
Yeah.
good hands to put the movie in. I mean,
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he does his changes,
but that is a
to
good point. I was like, if it doesn't really matter, why put Joss Whedon in there?
Because that's my thing. If they brought him in and was like, because I could see they like, hey, he's probably gonna leave. Can you come in and we're gonna bring you the film? Can you watch it? He watches it and they're like, hey, what do you think? And he's like, I think we could change this, this, and this, and this, and this is what you'll get. Instead of bringing somebody in that's a lower name, and they're like, hey, we're pretty much going to have Snyder on the phone, but not here, and mimic what he wants. And I think they've been looking to get rid of Zack Snyder.
Well, I don't know about
As
that.
not as such a big role, because, I mean, Ben Affleck wanted to do his Batman. I think he realized it's too much, and all this stuff, and it was getting bad press. And Josh Whedon has killed it.
That's the other
on
thing.
the Disney side.
I'm thinking that with Joss Whedon's name there, even if he doesn't do anything,
Yeah.
it's going to make people feel a little relieved. Like, maybe I can go and enjoy this movie. It may be good. It may not be any different, but people are going to be like, Joss Whedon's in there, so I might like it.
And
now.
I think if he does his changes and does really good, the next movie is going to be his full. They're just going to be like, hey, we'll give you the keys to the kingdom. Build us what Disney has. And I don't think they'll get what Disney has, but they can come close, especially if Wonder Woman does what we think Wonder Woman's going to do.
I don't look. The reason I think that they put him in there because he is Mr. Superhero movies. They could not because if they put a lower ranked director in, yes, they would just say you don't get to make any changes. You just follow the script as it goes along. But nobody would care, and actually, people would be more worried if it was like a smaller director that nobody really knew. I almost want to say that they put him in there because it just looks good for the franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to jump in anyways with Batgirl.
Yeah,
he's
he
already
has
signed on
Batgirl,
for that.
and I think it's good for him to be in the DC universe right now to see how everything works. And granted, they don't use all the same people, obviously, but it's good for him to gonna start messing around in that universe now. But I lost my train of thought.
Well, for people who don't know, Joss Whedon was only in charge of Avengers 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 movies he's made.
Yep.
What he was involved with was setting up the story so it would get to that point. So he had his 2 cents in everything that led up to that point, building a story for Avengers 1 and 2. But he technically only made Avengers 1 and 2, where they were great movies. Avengers killed it, but we got Iron Man first from Jon Favreau. That's what changed the game.
Oh, yeah.
And it went from there. So yeah.
But I don't know. It's just being him. If he had no responsibility, no changing, why?
Because
Why take the job?
Because he's the name.
I think it's a little bit of everything. He's a name, makes us feel better as audience.
It does.
It makes the executives feel better at spending money, and Zack Snyder feels real good that he feels good about leaving the movie in good hands. That it's not going to stray too far. And I think, like you said, I think we're ready to.
And what I was going to say about
I hope he lightens up the tone a little bit.
I know everybody says that Zack Snyder, all the execs probably want him out because of the bad press. At the end of the day, Zack Snyder makes movies that make them a lot of money. That's all they care. The execs, that's all they care about. They don't care about bad reviews because guess what? A bad review still will make them those bad reviews still make them a lot of money.
But most of all the Zack Snyder movies are heavy hit. Batman's always going to make money.
Sure.
Superman, always going to make money. What about when they start getting into these other characters? Wonder Woman has been their big first test. I know he didn't direct that.
Right.
But
I think he might have been a producer.
Well,
yeah,
I'm not positive.
But he had a hand in it. Wonder Woman. You have the Flash. You have Aquaman. Those are not heavy hitters. Those don't pull in people just to pull in people. You could throw Batman, you know what I mean? Any Batman.
You could show
and it's
Batman
still-
taking a shit. It would still
course
make him
it
shit.
would.
Here we go again.
But I'm just saying, you could pull anybody in for Batman and Superman because those are such iconic characters.
When so it comes out when? November, right?
Zack Snyder was a writer on Wonder Woman.
Oh, there we go. So it comes out in November, I think Justice League does, and
Yes, it's still coming out in November. We still have that date.
so
I just think this is their biggest question mark. If this crushes it in the box office, it's going to be huge.
If it crushes in the box office, Josh Whedon won't get the credit for it.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
He'll
Wonder
get
Woman?
the credit from. He'll probably get the credit from people like us that will be like, that was because of Joss Whedon.
Oh,
And now-
Justice
Justice
League?
League.
Oh, I
Man,
thought we were
that
talking
would
about
be-
Wonder Woman.
I would feel so bad if like the critic community just generally was like, oh wow, Justice League's awesome, and all the critics loved it, and they didn't give Zack Snyder any credit. That'd be some bullshit.
But what if you found out? What if you found out that he changed 50% of the movie?
We won't ever find that out.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Yeah.
I don't know
We'll
about that.
They'll tell us.
Oh,
I mean,
it
when,
will come
when
out
you can
later.
go back and read every
Sure.
little thing that happened with Ant-Man and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's unfortunate, but the people that loved Batman versus Superman, there's not a whole lot of them. And we're a few. These three people in this room right now they're very few that actually enjoyed that movie. I don't think people are gonna have a problem not giving Zack Snyder the credit.
And that just
but
No, a lot
I
of
don't
people don't
It
like
does.
him.
I
and
understand.
it sucks. But
he's very hit and miss. But you know, when he hits, I like it a lot.
Since I don't know if do you have the Flash on your list at all?
No.
Since we're on the DC, I want to let you know that there's a rumor. I don't know if it's official, but it sounds like it's from a pretty legitimate source that they finished the script for the Flash, and now they're just looking for the director. The script is done.
Finally.
And they say it's good, but
But
you
see,
know,
that's more of what I'm saying is I feel if Josh Whedon is at the helm of this,
Joss.
it's going to be better for them because
Sure.
look at Disney, Ant-Man, you know what I mean? Thor, all these B-list characters do really well. And I don't know if DC is going to be, it doesn't look like on paper like it's going to work because Suicide Squad did really good. And then the numbers fell in the second hand. And, I mean, everybody loved Harley Quinn, but the rest of the characters weren't really well loved. The Joker was hated. Deadshot really wasn't.
I like that.
And nobody liked Killer Croc
Yeah.
and all these other characters. And that's what they need is they need the other characters to do well. They need Wonder Woman. They need Flash. They need Aquaman. They want to hope to bring in Green Lantern. And if Josh Whedon can turn this ship around, everybody's going to forget about Zack Snyder, which it sucks, but that's what it's going to be.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back to do more.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be the end-all, be-all like he was before he left this movie.
Yeah, yeah. What's cool about
If
this
Justice League crushes it.
What's cool about this is, Zack Snyder is always going to have a job, no matter what, no matter where he goes. It's not like that Josh Trank guy who made the Fantastic Four movie. You will never see that guy again. Like, he will not do any big movies, period, because he was a very low.
Yeah. Well, Zack Snyder's made good movies, and he's visually amazing.
Yes, visually he's
and
amazing.
You know,
Yes,
you know what's funny is I think about it, and if we find out that even if a little bit was changed, and Joss Whedon gets the credit for a good movie, but then if the little bit was changed and it was bad, I bet you that everybody was like, well, it's Zack Snyder's fault.
Well,
Because everybody hates Zack Snyder.
Could you
I'm just-
really blame anybody though? I mean,
I
come
can.
on. Have you seen Sucker Punch?
Look, man.
that was his movie, and I watched it because I am a Zack Snyder fan. I
Yeah.
love Watchmen. I love that movie.
Watchmen was
And I'm
great.
like, a Sucker Punch. When you hear Zack Snyder explain Sucker Punch being all of his wet dreams in one movie, hot chicks, mechs, samurai swords. I'm like, this movie's gonna be badass.
It was a good concept.
Awful. I just had
Yeah.
such a hard time watching it.
But see, that's what's hard is he's so visually good.
Yeah.
It's his story that he falls apart. And I think why Watchmen was so good is because he followed the comic book like
Yeah, it was already
scene for scene.
Yeah.
It was
out.
laid out for
Yeah.
him,
Yeah.
where this isn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're making it up. Well, not making it up, but pulling from a bunch of different things.
I don't know, man. It just sucks for me when I hear stuff like super negative stuff like, oh, if this bombs, we're gonna blame Zack Snyder, bro. Fucking these are creative people being creative. Like not a lot of people like BVS. It made a lot of money, and I liked it. Give me more superhero movies, like.
But it's hard because the cream of the crop. I mean, we're in the age of superhero movies.
And here's the other thing is that we've have so many fucking superhero
Sure.
movies that people are getting tired of them. I
Oh,
watched
yeah.
a special on fucking Bill Maher where he was just
I saw that.
talking
I saw
shit.
that.
I was like,
really,
but
Bill?
like,
Come on.
10 of those movies are from one series. So are you saying after the 8th Harry Potter, we've had too many fucking, there's all kinds
Yeah,
of Harry Potter.
it's-
Well, it's a series.
Well, it's hard because I think people are getting like the guys that make Super Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
They said they were angry because big studios won't touch anything unless it has a cape.
Yeah.
And it's hard because that's what's making money right now.
So don't hate the studios. Hate your audience. Your audience doesn't want to go watch that. They'd rather watch Superman. I'm sorry. It's like
yeah, and
maybe
where
make
we
a
get
funny
all that-
superhero movie.
where we get all that other stuff is Netflix. You know, you have Netflix
Yes.
with all these
Yeah.
good shows and HBO and all that stuff, and that's where we get the other stuff. And you know, it is cool seeing big budget superhero movies. I just never thought we'd get to see them. Do I think the end is near? I don't feel like it.
It just
No,
it's
definitely not. No.
It sucks for me because like I know it's like a little thing, but I know like what we do is very lower and blah blah blah. But it's like people complaining about our show. Like you didn't do this thing right on your podcast. Dude, we're making something that we're doing something, we're being creative, we're putting it out there. Like, yes, some movies might be bad, but at least they're trying.
No, I
You know what I'm
totally
saying?
agree.
Like-
110%. I agree with you. I love that now at the end of the movies they say 15,000 people were employed
Like,
because
what
of this
the
movie.
fuck?
That
That's-
is insane. And to wrap your mind around somebody that has to manage all that, manage all these
Oh,
employees,
sure.
all these, everybody has to just fit in. I can't even handle 3 fucking people. And I can't imagine having 15,000 people working for you.
But yeah, like
Or 1,500,
But anyways,
I think.
and I'm not
1,500,
trying to
that's still a
shit on Joss Whedon. Like I'm excited because he can make a good product and he can manage people very well. So I already was excited because I heard the early reactions about the footage they were shooting and all the stuff that was going on with Justice League. I was already excited. This from the news that happened, it takes the weight off of my shoulders, saying like, wow, I'm not nervous about who's behind who's steering the ship.
Yes.
But I'm saying, can you imagine if they got better? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying BVS. I like that movie. But do I feel it could be a lot better? Yes. If you were telling me BVS was going to be as good as Avengers, I'd be pumped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because those two on my scale, Avengers is way higher than BVS.
Yeah.
And if you really look at it, it's kind of like not almost the same, but it is multiple superheroes coming together at once.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is if he can make Justice League almost as good, or if not better, which would be crazy, Justice League better than Avengers, can you imagine that saying... And a lot of people would flip out, but if you were like, oh no, Justice League was better than Avengers,
Yeah.
people would be like, that could never happen. But I'm saying that
Well,
if it
yeah.
could be on that same level, because in all honesty, do you believe, the DCU is better than the MCU?
MCU, 110%.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
right now because of their body of work and because of all the A+ performances and movies that they put out
And the depth of
but
the characters.
and I think I've gave this analogy before in that yes, DC has made some mediocre to bad movies, and a lot of people are like, well, we'll never get a better movie than Avengers. No, that's like saying we'll never get a basketball player as good as Michael Jordan. No, we will. It'll happen.
Has he said that before?
I can't remember.
It was last 2 episodes ago.
But
I was
you
like,
can't.
I swear I heard that.
No, and that's why I said I wasn't sure. But we're eventually going to get a better movie than whatever your favorite movie was.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
You know,
if it
DC
gets
or Marvel.
better,
Yeah, no, I'm all for it.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Especially if it gets better for a new Batman series.
yeah.
Maybe it'll get better just before that, maybe
there
another
it
Johnson,
is.
and then just
Because
kinda,
I don't know if they're gonna keep Leto as Joker, but I didn't really have a problem with him.
I wouldn't mind if they gave him one more shot, but
Yeah.
it sounds like he was talking shit about the studio.
He was talking shit a lot.
I don't know if he's coming back.
There was a lot of
Well, I think
interviews.
he's upset because he filmed so much for that movie.
I get it. I understand.
Did you watch behind the scenes and
No,
the
I
Suicide
gotta watch
Squad?
it. No, I haven't seen it yet.
It was so cool because they were talking about Jared Leto. They were like, what was so weird that I had never seen is they said he was the Joker all the time.
Yeah, method
they were
actor.
like, he would, like, we'd be like, hey, this is what we
Oh,
need.
yeah.
Like, hey, we need this. And he would just kind of start laughing. And they're like, what are you doing? And he's just like, ha, ha, ha. And he'd start laughing at him. And they're like, what the fuck? And they'd be like, Jared. And he was like, Jared. And they'd be like, Mr. J. And like, he would only talk to them as the Joker and like just caught his mind so
Yeah.
much into it. And I thought that was cool that he took the role that seriously. He's like, I'm just that passionate about it and messing and doing practical jokes and doing stuff like Mr. J.
Yeah.
I just thought that was cool. Like
Yeah.
he was just so wrapped up in it.
I've like Jared Leto's always been a great actor, or at least a good actor, and he has a fucking Oscar. I know that's not a barometer of a good actor all the time, but he's always been a constantly
But
good
do you
actor.
feel that different directors can get better stuff out of different actors?
Yes.
Yes, I do think so.
Now, do you think if we had a different director could pull a better Joker out of Jared Leto?
Maybe, but his Joker's already what it is. Like it's already like he tried something new, which I appreciate.
But see, I liked that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
liked the different. I liked his Joker. I just feel how they used him could have been better.
I hope he stays around for whatever comes next. But
Because I
we'll
love
see.
his look. I thought his look looked badass. The slicked hair, the kind of he had more swag. I like that.
swag.
Whoops.
Hit the mic.
I was just trying to move up the boom, and then it boomed.
Okay, we're actually
Really long right now. And
I had a whole that was
I know.
even the
Sorry,
meat
man.
of the episode.
meat
No,
of
it's
the
fine. That's great.
potatoes?
That was a great
Hey,
discussion.
I don't mind having like a 2-hour episode.
Do we want to get into this real quick? The actual meat. It's just we can kind of run through it. We got.
We're only at like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We're at 50 minutes actually. I looked there. We're pretty close to 50 minutes.
Oh wow.
But
We really got.
let's get through the. Man,
no
this is
way.
gonna be a lot.
No, just it's fine. We
Okay.
still got stuff to talk about.
So this is what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about sequels and reboots.
yeah.
We're getting a lot of them, especially nowadays. But we've got a nice little run coming out really soon here. So first on the list, Top Gun sequel. Actually, I wanted to be like Top Gun sequel or reboot. I've already said it,
Sequel.
so I can't.
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
sequel.
reboot.
But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go.
Oh,
like
it's
that.
a sequel. Oh
It's a
yeah,
sequel.
yeah.
Danger
Because
Zone.
Tom Cruise is going to be like the teacher at Top Gun.
So funny.
Is that what it's gonna?
That's
happen?
what I was told. I could be wrong, or what I read.
In 2014, Jerry Bruckheimer said that the sequel would revolve around using drones, and I think they're going to stick with that. Tom Cruise is coming back for this movie. So
That's cool.
unfortunately, who died in it? Goose.
Goose.
Yeah, Goose.
He will not be in the movie.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be cool to see more of like the actual plane stuff because we have
yeah.
such better CGI. Because in the movie, the regular Top Gun, they use a lot of the same
Same shots over
same
and over.
shots
really?
over and over and over.
I've
But
got to
it's
watch
so
it. It's
good.
been a while. The original one came out in 1986, directed by Tony Scott.
Year
but
we were born, me and
Look
Buddy.
at that. That's crazy.
Year of
The movie's
birth.
as old as you guys.
Yeah.
Next movie, Resident Evil, sequel or reboot?
Reboot.
Yeah, that was easy.
Boo.
So this is going to be...
I got one for the end. I got one that I know you don't have on your
Okay,
list.
all right. This is going to be produced by James Wan. He's also given us Aquaman.
I don't
Oh,
know,
yeah.
man. I don't know if I'm ready to dip back into that because that was such an emotional letdown.
I think I am only because I've been waiting since the first one
Resident
for
Evil?
it to be reboot. Yeah, I was
The first
a big,
one was good for what it was.
No.
But they tried
I'm sorry,
to
man.
do.
It was flat. It didn't
and there's
carry
such
the
good content
the
in
soul of the movie
Yeah.
was nowhere in this series.
I mean, the
I mean, the
soul
show,
I
of the
wish
game,
it was
the video
more
game.
Bam.
scary.
Yeah.
Almost,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, almost like you jump up like, oh my god damn it,
Yeah,
that
like
scared
in the movie,
shit out of me.
you can't look to the left or right because the camera doesn't let you, and then a zombie comes out.
I know, it's just so quiet
I wish
and so lonely.
That's the one thing I wish they would have like parodied, like the old school game where
Yeah.
you literally can only
Parodied
walk in a straight line and you can't see anywhere else.
Look
like,
around the corner. I
Nope.
can't. The camera doesn't go that way.
It was just that movie was like a horror, or that game was like a horror movie.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
scary.
now I want to play Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, that was a
was-
good one too. The one where you could jump back and forth between the people.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was fun.
Me and you played that a lot.
Oh yeah, I
I've-
was all about that game when I
Yeah,
was
that's a
younger.
good one. I was actually a big fan of the Silent Hill movie. I felt like that movie felt more like the game than Resident Evil did.
Are you talking about the old one or the
The
newer
original one. The original
Because they
Silent
came out
Hill.
with a newer
I
one.
know they did.
And I never watched
I'm talking
that
about the
one.
original one.
The one where it's all foggy and
Yes.
yeah, that
But
was
that's how the game is
Yeah,
all the whole
yeah,
time.
I-
The only thing
Oh,
they
yeah.
changed was the main character from of course, a man to a woman. Oh. So we are not sure when we're going to get that movie. Okay, Cloverfield. Are we getting a sequel or a reboot?
sequel
Yeah, that was pretty easy, huh?
because of
They're still going.
10 Cloverfield Lane and
They're creating a universe, of course. J.J. Abrams is now creating his own universe, his
Of course he
Cloverfield
is. Come
universe. This is Cloverfield 3. The original script that was written was called God Particle, and the same way that 10 Cloverfield Lane came out as The Cellar, it was called The Cellar.
yeah,
It was a
because
script.
that was
And
dude,
he
their
picked it up.
marketing was
Yeah.
so awesome. Nobody had any idea.
Yeah.
Because they were just like, J.J. Abrams has this new thing. It's nothing big. It's nothing crazy. And then, boom,
Yeah.
Cloverfield tie-in. Wow.
So they actually gave the synopsis of the script. This is some crazy shit here.
Oh, dear.
After a physics experiment with a large hadron accelerator
Sure.
So you're talking to the wrong two
causes the
people.
Earth
10-4, good buddy.
causes the Earth to seemingly vanish completely.
What?
The terrified crew of an orbiting American space station is left floating in the middle of nowhere. When a European spacecraft appears on their radar, the Americans must determine whether it's their salvation or a harbinger of doom.
Wait a minute.
That is
Hold
nuts.
on. This is the Cloverfield.
This is part
about
3
the
of Cloverfield.
monsters on the Earth.
They're gonna tie it in some way.
And all that's going to happen is the world's going to be there. It vanishes, and it's going to be about people in space.
Who knows? Okay, so
What?
the Cellar had. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no, I
sure
know.
it had no aliens in it, and they were like, let's
It
rewrite
did
a
not.
few things,
It
and
did
then
not
put
have
some
any
aliens in.
You heard it in the background at
Yeah.
the very end, sort of.
Yeah.
I think I haven't watched that in a while.
They kind of show it. No, but they show
They
them
do
like,
show it.
yeah, I don't know. Spoiler alert. But
Whatever.
they show some
Spoiler
aliens.
alert.
for a 2-year-old movie. God damn it.
So I think that's crazy. I kind of like. I'm a little interested on how they're doing this. I love J.J. Abrams, so I'm interested to see how this movie's. That sounds creepy though. Like,
Oh
bit.
yeah,
not only are you in space, but now the Earth is gone. It's
yeah,
like,
that's
fuck.
some weird shit.
Awesome.
What a bad time to go to space.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. Okay. We talked about this one, so you guys got this one. Halloween. Reboot or
Reboot.
sequel?
Reboot.
Yes. We talked about
By
this.
Danny McBride.
Yes. Written and produced by Danny
Boom,
McBride.
yeah.
He hasn't found his director yet, and he's co-writing it with his friend David Green.
I'm excited.
He did
Any
the
relation
teenage-
to Tom Green?
No.
Seth Green?
Nope. Damn it. I think, isn't that just like a Jewish last name?
That's racist.
It's not. It's a question. He made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, it's not. It's a question. Oh shit!
All right.
Oh, dear.
So we're getting that October 2018.
Awesome.
So Danny McBride is saying that the series has gone too far from what the character Michael Myers really is,
Mm-hmm.
and he thinks creating this unstoppable beast is
Oh, yeah.
is too far. Like, people don't feel scared, which I thought that was kind of the opposite. He says if you make Michael Myers more vulnerable, that it sounds more scary.
Really?
I don't really.
It depends on how he films it.
Yeah, how it's done, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've strayed away that it's just so over the top, like that Freddy versus Jason.
And that Freddy got fingered. That was bad.
That was bad, but that had.
Daddy,
And that
would
was
you
a-
like some sausage?
That was just a weird
Daddy, would
twist.
you like some sausages?
I knew Tom Green was under that mask.
I always thought it was Austin Powers.
Austin Powers or Austin Powers?
Austin.
Okay.
Mike, never mind. It was a bad joke. Whatever.
Okay.
Don't.
Bad joke.
God damn it.
Last one on the list. No, not the last one. Hellboy reboot or sequel?
Reboot.
Yes, reboot. This one I'm a little bummed about. I like the first two.
The
first two were good. The second one was pretty damn good for being a sequel.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
The Golden Army.
Never.
They go for the Elvian creature from Thor goes and finds no, not really. They just look alike. Finds the crown. Those big ass fucking machines at the end.
Oh yeah, I
those
thought
were
it was
dope.
cool.
And he's battling them all.
Who are they gonna get to play him?
Oh, funny
Me.
you should ask.
Danny McBride.
So we're losing everybody we know is Del Toro and Ron Perlman. We're going to get it directed by Neil Marshall, which did The Descent in a movie called Dog Soldiers. I'm not familiar with
I know The Descent.
The Descent is great. I love that movie.
I've seen that.
We are getting, as Hellboy, David Harbour from Stranger Things, the sheriff.
Bum. Oh, I did know that. I saw
Oh
that.
shit!
Yeah.
So he was also in Suicide
I like
Squad.
that guy.
Um,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
He was in Suicide Squad. He was talking to, what's her name?
I can't remember.
the main lady that runs all of them.
Yeah,
I
at the
don't
very beginning of the
remember.
movie, she is discussing Task Force X or whatever.
Oh,
To him.
I remember now.
And
Thank
so
you. Sorry.
He helps her. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, last movie I have on the list, Mortal Kombat reboot or sequel.
Reboot.
Yes, thank God. We're getting another movie from James Wan.
Is Liam Neeson going to be Raiden again? Because that would be amazing.
Again?
Bring him.
God.
Yeah, he was Raiden in the first. Oh, the second one. Second one, he was Raiden.
Oh,
No,
God.
he was
Yes,
not.
he was.
He was not. Liam Neeson was not. It was the dude from dude, let me look it up.
Oh, we're
Oh,
gonna
no,
need
it
to
was. No,
ban
it was
this.
Dexter's dad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was Liam Neeson. No, Dexter's dad.
And then the first one, it was fucking Highlander, whatever his name is.
oh, yeah.
So
Why did I think
Manny
Liam
was
Neeson?
like, "You are not."
I was like,
Fucking
dude,
this
Liam
up.
Neeson is not in those movies.
Sorry.
I watched him too many times.
Yeah, I did too.
And I can't
Mortal
believe
Kombat.
I'm admitting it.
My first CD ever. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. sound.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, so
Mortal Kombat.
I used to rock out to
Right?
that show. I mean, that movie.
good.
You know that
Hashtag 6th grade Sly Park trip.
Yes, and Chumbawamba.
song. You said you had a movie.
It's not a movie. It's a reboot. Or damn it,
Oh, you ruined that one.
What is it?
Roseanne.
Oh yeah, I heard.
They're not rebooting
The
it, but
show?
it's
Who are they bringing back?
they're
Yeah,
bringing.
Roseanne
They're
the
trying
show.
to bring back everybody, including what's his name from
Big Bang.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, John Goodman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he
Wow.
died at the end, spoiler alert, he died at the end of the series. But
I
they,
didn't know that.
Yeah, but they want to bring him back, or they are bringing him back. And I think what they said was like, "Yeah, whatever, we're just going to bring him back and just don't think about that.
What did he die from?
I don't remember.
Probably cancer.
Probably fatness.
That too.
Granted, he's not fat anymore. He's skinnier now, but no, Rosa, and she's she's lost 150 pounds herself. She's skinny and old and weird looking, but I'm excited for her. I loved Roseanne. It reminded me of my family.
I didn't really watch that show too much.
Really? Well, aren't you great?
Any new? Do we have any sidekick mail?
No,
We don't have
Wait.
anything-
Here, let me
Any
check.
iTunes reviews?
Just check.
Oh, you reminded me because we will be playing Letty's voice
Yeah.
memo at the beginning. Thanks again, Letty, for my gift. I finally got it from Sterling.
Oh.
And it was a lot of sweets and
Manny's gained
junk
10
food.
pounds.
Oh my God.
Probably.
I was hurting by Monday. I can't believe I ate all that shit.
You're darn
Did
right.
Robin eat any of the Oreos?
She had a couple. She probably had it.
She literally had a couple, and Manny had 2 sleeves of
I
them.
just, no, 3.
3. Oh,
When
dear.
you told me that you ate 2 out of the 3 sleeves, I was like, I'm kind of relieved because I don't have to eat all those Oreos. And then they were all still there. I'm like, fuck, I got to eat all these Oreos.
And I forget, how do you fucking eat your Oreos again?
You have
Some
to
weird
take one side off.
Why? There's double
No,
stuff.
I want to hear.
I know
want to
because
hear.
that's just more
Okay,
of the filling.
So you
I just
take
want-
one side off.
and then just eat the side that
just eat the
still has the
cookie.
filling.
Oh, you eat the filling in the cookie.
And then I save the cookie,
Save
the
the
extra
cookie.
cookie, to the side.
To the
and by the
side.
time I'm done with the whole case, I'm like, I still want cookies. So then I start eating the cookie.
And then you just eat a regular Oreo cookie.
cookie, yeah.
Without
Yeah,
anything.
And I'm like, I sure do wish I had some filling for this.
Then just eat the Oreo.
Here's the other thing
the
that
fuck?
he probably didn't hear or wasn't here to listen.
Here to hear.
Here to hear.
Here to hear.
Is that I take the leftovers and Robin makes milkshakes out of them.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
is good.
That is good.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds pretty.
But I'm not like Bird and I throw them away. That is
That
blasphemy.
is blasphemy, Bird.
What the
Come
hell
on.
is that?
Come on, Bird.
I cannot believe
And
it.
just a reminder, guys. Next Saturday,
Next Saturday,
we're gonna be at Oroville.
June 3rd.
Yeah.
In Oroville.
Orocon 2017.
So come out and show your support for the Hardly Heroes.
It's actually free, everybody. So if you just all you have to do is make the trip, you can hang out with us, 3 cool ass dudes. We're probably gonna be the coolest dudes in there.
In a
And
casino.
Pretty sure.
and
Yeah.
we might be going to see Wonder Woman after.
Wonder Woman.
Yes. Yeah, you might want to tag along, come watch Wonder Woman with us.
Come on.
hang out.
So if you're there,
with your favorite podcast.
look for the Hardly Heroes t-shirts. We will be wearing our own band shirts.
Yeah.
Bow,
Yeah.
Black
chow, chow.
Goat.
We understand
Hopefully
that that's,
you roll out. I know you have a child. But I
Roll
would love
out.
to have
Children,
you
you
there.
know, they tie you down.
They
man.
really do.
Yeah.
That's the
Way
real
to
ball
mess
and chain.
up, Black Goat. Gosh dang it.
Gosh,
I'm
dang
not
it.
calling you that. Goat kicks.
Look, Black
I just
Goat.
want to hang out with you. That's all.
I want to hang out with you too, Black Goat. I'm not afraid to call you by your real name.
Goat kicks.
God-given name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where can they find us, Manny?
Oh, me again? They can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
One. Sorry.
I
You
did-
didn't look like you're going to. And
The
then
weird
you made
thing-
the noises, and then I'm sorry.
He mouthed it, but you said it, and your voice came out of his mouth. It was fucking weird.
I'm a ventriloquist. Buddy is my puppet, and I have my hand right up his ass.
Moist.
Like a towelette.
Don't forget to leave us an iTunes review. It helps
Yes.
the show.
Grow, grow, grow.
Yes, we want to be up on that list so people could, more people could check us out that aren't our friends.
Your reviews are like our show's Viagra.
Yes.
The more reviews we get, the more we grow.
We so want a hard on.
Yeah.
Right?
Hard on the Hardly Heroes. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Uh,
Send in
private
voicemails.
message me if you want a Hardly Hero shirt. I'm going to be putting in the order
More
real soon.
More shirts. Yes.
Yes.
The first.
Baseball tees, girls tees, tank tops, and guy shirts.
And email us, please, at
Hardly Heroes.
hardlyheroes@gmail.com.
Voicemails, emails, everything.
Yes.
Disclaimer, they don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.